Okay, so let's start here. All right, on a da. Okay, and just try accenting the way you would normally accent your notes, okay? Okay. I don't think you're punching. Do you feel like you're punching?
I think it depends on the song. Like whenever there's songs whenever I'm higher in my range, I feel like I'm punching it a little too much.
Right.
But then the lower ones, I think it's easier.
Well, the lower ones are more in your comfort range, so that's probably why when you get way up here, which part are you singing for, like district and state and stuff?
Soprano too.
Soprano 2, I still have you up there a lot. So whenever you sing those high notes, I think it comes down to attempting to hit the high note gracefully, but also accenting. And that is a problem for every soprano ever. So how about we, we'll go up and we'll do the same thing. You can accent if you want me to hear it. And we'll just kind of go up as we please, and we'll see how the high notes go.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, so you definitely have the notes. They are there. I imagine they don't have you higher than a C in that music. So in my experience, I'm having to hit A's and B's, and that's really difficult for me. And in my voice lessons, I have to address that a lot, and it comes down to, number one, you have to make sure you're taking the proper breath. You have to make sure you're standing correctly. So stand how you would normally stand. If you were like you're getting ready to audition, and you're standing, and you're just going to right. Okay. So what we're taught to do, I'm gonna stand over here. So is some of the same things that we've learned are the same, like in high school, and some of the things aren't. So obviously we have our feet shoulder width apart. If you want, you can put one a little bit in front of the other. I don't, but you can. Whatever's most comfortable for you. Don't lock our knees, always. I'm a knee locker. I always lock my knees, so I'm having to learn that even now. So I just do this. Make sure everything is centered. Go like this. Now just drop your arms. Okay. You want to make sure that your shoulders aren't too far back to where you're like straining, but obviously you don't want to be slumped. We just want to make sure that you're relaxed and that you are aligned. So one thing that I learned is, has anyone ever told you to do this whenever you're hitting a high note? Has anyone ever
heard
told you that?
it before, but I don't do it very often.
Okay, let me tell you something. I did that a lot, and that is not correct. It does not help you because your AO joint, which is right back here, needs to be aligned, and in order for it to be aligned, your chin has to be straight. That's gonna end up freeing up some tension back here, and you're gonna be able to hit higher notes. Muscle memory, always go here. I would just, don't let it become a habit, okay? So, we're going to try again, and we're gonna be aligned. And another thing that I'm going to tell you that I have been really working on and trying to learn in college is breathing correctly, and it's always a problem. It is always a problem, and it doesn't have to be. So, a favorite phrase of my voice teacher is receive the breath. Okay? So, you don't need to take the breath. There is plenty of air in this room. It's not going anywhere. You do not need to suck it in. You do not need to, there doesn't need to be a noise. You don't need to sound like you're gasping, which is something I'm still learning how to do. But you just drop your jaw and air will come in. And that enables you to just, and if you're aligned properly, which we will be, you should be able to get a full breath. That should be something you should be able to do. And those high notes should come out clearer. Okay, so we're gonna try. I'm gonna scoop this in. If you wanna come over here. So we're gonna try at the same spot. We're gonna be aligned. And we're just gonna try just singing. Because singing is just breathing. You breathe in and you exhale with sound. As singers, we overcomplicate it and we make it really complicated, and it's not. Okay, so we're gonna start here again and try just receiving the breath and just letting it flow. All right? How does it feel? Is it feeling better, worse, easier?
A little better, but like the especially high notes feel a little strange still.
Okay. Another thing. You have the notes. You have them. You can hit them, and you don't need to be afraid of them. Okay? Is it always comfortable to sing up that high? No, but it can be comfortable. It can get there. So, I'll sing with you. This should be interesting. Okay. So, we'll do the same thing, but this time, I just want you to walk.
Okay.
I just want you to walk around just how you would always walk, and you're just gonna be real casual about it. I'll sing with you, okay? It will feel really weird and awkward, but it's not. And you're not gonna focus on the fact that you're hitting a high note. You're just gonna do it. Okay. You're just gonna na 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 na, and it will just be, okay? So we're gonna start here. We'll just go up by half steps. I won't play all of it because I'm gonna be walking around with you, okay?
Okay.
So. All right. Wow. Does that feel better?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so when I first did that, it was unbelievable. Because once you start walking, it's casual. You're not thinking about hitting the high note. You're just doing it. You have the notes, and it was so much clearer, and the tone was so much better. Did it feel less strained?
Yes.
You feel more relaxed? That's great. So whenever you're practicing, like some of your district pieces, and I'm sure whenever you get your actual music, you'll probably have some high notes. A lot of things that I do is I just